Peace, family. Welcome to the Omo Show. I'm Omo, the Afrocentric creatress, here to raise the vibrations of the entire Black nation. And yes, I have a new background here because I'm right now in my new house, or my new apartment, I should say. I actually made another video where I pretty much talked to y'all about my apartment, and I gave you a tour of it, and I talked about minimalism and that. So if you're interested in just seeing more what my apartment looks like, go check out that video. But this one I wanted to make particularly for my pregnancy, a pregnancy update, but also just, I haven't talked to y'all about like my cravings, what I've been eating, what I've been doing. I only talk to y'all really about my nausea, and that's pretty much that. So on Monday I'll be 9 weeks. My due date is December 4th. I'm happy about that. I can't wait until I'm actually able to find out what gender it is, because I have this idea in my head, for real, that it's a girl. And not even in my head, I have it in my spirit, because I always wanted a boy first, but for whatever reason, like ever since I knew I was pregnant, I just really felt it was a girl. And every single woman I talk to says the same thing, that they think that my baby is a girl. Every person I really talk to says that they see it being a girl and they don't see it being a boy. And I don't either. And it's just, I can't even imagine having this child be a boy, even though I've always wanted a boy first, which is what really creeps me out. So I guess I'm just really eager to find out what it is that I'm having, see if my spirit is leading me right, or if this is just, I don't really know what else will be telling me I'm having a girl, because why would I want a girl first when my whole life I wanted a boy? You know, like, I don't want a girl first. It's just that I think it is a girl. But regardless, I do have already the names picked out for the boy and the girl, no matter which one it is. Which one do I prefer to have? Honestly, I don't really care, as long as my baby is a healthy baby. That's really all my concern is. My baby is going to be healthy and blessed. That's really what I want, and love. That's all I want. Cravings, or let's talk about symptoms first. Nausea has continued, but it's gotten way better. I had to go to the ER 4 times before actually being seen. And this is just a pointer for any woman that has really extreme nausea and they try to go to the ER because they realize, like, okay, throwing up 20 plus times a day like how I was is just not normal, and I literally can't keep anything down. When that happens to you and they know that you're pregnant or whatever the case may be, and you go to the ER, do not put down that you're having nausea and vomiting. Like, if your system is set up that you come in and you check in yourself, don't put nausea and vomiting, because in my experience, the first 3 times that I went to the emergency room, by putting nausea and vomiting, I wasn't seen. I was there for 3+ hours, still wasn't seen. Throwing up, hurling, all in a place, still nobody trying to see me, right? I'm not going to tell you to lie, but think about what symptoms you might have around the nausea. So for me, I had a little chest pain. So the 4th time I went, I decided, okay, instead of putting nausea, let me try chest pain. The minute that I pressed chest pain, they say, go see a receptionist to check in. The receptionist can't talk to me. Are you Brianna? Or shit. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, they're like, are you this person? So then I'm just like, yeah, that's me. And then here comes a nurse coming out the room, like, check me up real quick. Boom, they put me right in the room. So I'm giving you a pointer. Just don't say it's nausea and vomiting. If it's severe, don't say nausea and vomiting, because if you feel like you can't wait on someone for 3+ hours like how I had to. So ever since I went to the ER, back to my story, ever since I went to the ER, my nausea has been way better, because I started taking a medicine, and I actually am not even taking what they gave me. I'm taking something that my sister gave me, that worked for her, because she had hyperemesis throughout her entire pregnancy, and it was just one specific prescription that worked well for her and didn't make her too drowsy, because a lot of the nausea medication has a lot of the same qualities as sleep pills. So now I'm taking something that's been really working for me. And I'm not even the type that takes medication. Like, I honestly hate taking meds. if I had like natural remedies that actually worked, that would be my preference. Totally. But the thing is, I was literally throwing up 20 plus times a day. Could not go with anything down my system. Like everything would just come right back up. And I literally I had to be able to be at least comfortable in life. Not necessarily my happiest or my best, but comfortable. And I wasn't comfortable whatsoever, and it just wasn't gonna work. And I had tried natural remedies and they didn't work. Okay, so that's why I'm taking medicine. It's definitely worked out so much better. Now I throw up maybe 2 to 6 times a day. You know, like it's in between that. Today I actually only thrown up once, which is kind of weird, but good, I guess, you know. But I've learned to feel comfortable with the throwing up just because it lets me know that my baby is growing, becoming healthier and healthier, and my pregnancy is still viable, you know. So just to know that the baby is there, you know, like before all the movements and stuff like that happens. I guess for me, the nausea and vomiting has been a little comfort, just to know that my baby is there, especially now that it's under, you know, even 10 times a day, because now I can, you know, bear it more. So that's that. I have been really tired, but I don't really feel like that's because of the pregnancy. I really feel like it's because of the pills that I'm on right now. Like I say, they kind of make you tired, but the one that I'm taking makes you less drowsy, but it still makes you drowsy. So I have to take at least 1 nap a day, definitely. But my naps have been shorter than what they would have been before I was pregnant. Like I would before be able to take a nap that's like 3+ hours long, but now it's like down to like an hour or so. Like I could wake up in an hour and still be sleepy even, but I don't know, my body just wakes up at an hour. Another thing is that like I rise with the sun, and I don't know if that's other people, but usually I guess my biological clock has now become more centered around the universe and stuff. So like I rise when the sun rises, and I go to sleep maybe like around 9:30. That's usually like my bedtime. And the days that I've been going to sleep later than that, like last night I didn't go to sleep until like 11:30, so I woke up at like 7 this morning, which is abnormal. Usually I wake up at 5:50 something or 6. You know, so that's been that. Other than that, I got my first ultrasound last week, and that was beautiful. You know, the baby was just so freaking small, and I'm just like, how are you this little and you're creating all these fucking problems for me already? But it was beautiful because to see my baby all cuddled up in my uterus or in my womb, and to know that I'm throwing up and I'm hurling in the doctor's office at the time, but the baby's just all comfortable, like just there, got the heart beating all strong. You know, it just made me feel good. It's like my baby isn't affected by my throwing up. You know, the baby affected me, but it's not affected. It's still just sitting there looking all cuddly and stuff. So that made me happy. I hated the picture that they printed out for me because it was super blurry and you can't see nothing. But I know that it was only my first ultrasound, so with that, as time goes on, clearly the pictures are going to be clearer. The baby's going to be bigger and you'll be able to see more things instead of it just looking like a jelly bean or whatever like it did. So that happened. I have to go back to the doctor on Monday because I've been losing weight. Like because of the nausea, I've been losing weight since I got pregnant. Like since my first visit at the doctor to my visit when I had my first ultrasound, I've been losing weight. So with that, they're making me come this upcoming week on Monday just to make sure that the pregnancy everything's okay, to make sure that the nausea medication is working, and see if my weight, you know, is rising or whatever. So that's that. Body changes. My nipples are super freaking sore. That's really the main thing. It's just my nipples are super freaking sore. And my boobs are just heavy as fuck. They feel like fucking medicine balls. That's how I feel. Like they feel like medicine balls. Like I've always had a big chest, but just now my nipples hurt all the time, and I feel like I got medicine balls. Instead of them just being big, they're just heavy and big. So that's been something. Outside of that, what else has changed on my body? Not so much. I'm just looking at myself. I mean, I have veins. Veins are definitely more prominent on my body and stuff like that a little bit. But that's about it as far as the body changes are concerned. My stomach, I mean, yes, it's gotten bigger, but to me, it's not like, oh yeah, she's definitely pregnant. But I was telling my sister today, like, yo, I've been wearing these crop tops, trying to just wear them to the very end until like I just couldn't wear them no more, because for a minute I'm not gonna be able to just wear crop tops like how I do. And I have on a crop top as we speak right now. And I was like, but I feel like this is like literally the last day I could wear this crop top, because no, like I just look like something's going on up in there, but it doesn't necessarily look like a pregnant belly as much as it just looks like a big belly, you know? So it's just like, I was like, yeah, I don't think I should keep wearing these crop tops. I think it's over. I think my time has come to a wrap. And I mean, shit, it's 9 weeks in. For some people that, you know, that'll happen. So like I say, I'm gonna show y'all my stomach. It's gonna be the first video where I show y'all my stomach, but I'm only doing it because like I say, I wanna record my own journey and see where I'm at. Even though my stomach doesn't show big differences, still you can see what my body looks like at 8 weeks or 9 weeks almost, compared to how it will once I get to my second trimester, or whatever the case may be. However often I plan to do belly update videos. So we'll get to that at the end. The last thing I wanted to talk about was just the things that I've been eating. I really just been having a taste for fresh fruit. That's been like a real big thing of mine. Like, for those who don't know, I am a vegan. So like, I haven't cooked. Like, I don't even know the last time I cooked. Maybe like my 5-week mark of pregnancy or something. Like, but in the past few weeks, to be honest, I haven't been cooking, y'all. And I think that fresh fruit is the only thing that really sounds good to me. The times that I've tried to cook, like I made those buffalo cauliflower wings, and I actually did a video on that if y'all haven't seen it. But like literally throughout the time I was making those wings, I was throwing up. I threw up at least 5 times just because of the smells of the seasons and shit, and I just couldn't take it. So I haven't really been cooking lately. In the morning, I'll eat like waffles, like maybe 1 or 2 waffles and some fruit, like grapes or something. Or I'll do a smoothie with lemons, because I've been having a taste for lemons lately, especially in the morning. That's been helping a little bit with my nausea, a little bit. I have pickles, you know, and I just eat on those every once in a while. Like, I mean, I just had 2 pickles like an hour ago, but that hasn't been like a prominent craving of mine. My prominent cravings, I went through a Subway phase where I would get nothing but veggies and put my barbecue chips on there and just eat it like a sandwich, and it was just super fucking good. Oh my gosh. And I could just think about it now. It just sounds good. You know what I mean? I went through a Subway phase. I went through a Taco Bell phase where I would only get rice and black beans and lettuce on my tacos, or crunch wrap with just those things, and then put some hot and fire sauce on it. What else did I go through? Those are pretty much the 2 phases that I went through. Right now, I really just want a veggie burger, a really, really good vegan veggie burger. But there are literally no places that I know in New Orleans that make the type of vegan veggie burger I'm looking for right now. I do know places that make vegan veggie burgers, but right now I'm not looking for a black bean burger, to be honest. Like, I want something that actually reminds me of meat. That is the thing right there. My craving that I've been having recently, and this is weird, y'all, like, since I've been vegan, I've never craved meat again, like actual meat. I never craved it again. But since I've been pregnant, like these past couple weeks, I just been wanting some fried chicken with hot sauce, which is why I made the buffalo cauliflower wings. But once I made them, I'm just like, this isn't real. Like, I literally just have this taste for fried chicken and hot sauce. Like, and it has to be fried chicken, not baked chicken. It has to be fried chicken, real fried chicken, not fake fried chicken, but real fried chicken and hot sauce. And I've been wanting some vegan macaroni and cheese. That's the two things that I haven't gotten that I really, well, that I want. I can get the vegan macaroni, but I just can't get the fried chicken. And I think part of that might have to do with my iron. Maybe I'm low on iron. I don't really know. But I know that people, they have cravings. They cravings tend to be because of the deficiencies within their body and their nutrition. You know, so maybe I need to increase my iron. But either way, these past few days, my kick has been Dreamy Weenies. If you're from New Orleans or if you come to New Orleans, Dreamy Weenies is that deal. At least to me, they just have all types of hot dogs and like specialty hot dogs where like some of them come with freaking red beans and rice and chili and potato salad and grits. They got hot dogs that come up with everything. But lately I haven't been getting the specialty dogs, even though I usually like the specialty dogs. And their dogs they have vegan, they have kosher, and they have halal. So all of your meat is gonna come those three ways, and you can pick what type you want, you know, and they have different kinds under each category. So halal, they have 3 different hot dogs. Kosher, they have 3 different hot dogs, and vegan, they have 3 different hot dogs. So, or 4. So with that being said, I have just been getting just a plain Italian herb dog with vegan mayo and ketchup, and then a seasoned fry. And that has been filling and satisfying me in many, many ways recently. It just makes me feel like it's meat. It's the closest thing to meat that I've eaten in a while. And other than fresh fruit, that's the only other thing that I really be having a taste for. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. I know this is a real long update, so that's why it's like I'm just going to try to cut it at that point. If y'all have any questions or concerns or would like me to talk about something in particular, please let me know. But other than that, I'm just going to show y'all my stomach, and we're going to be that. And I'm sorry that the video is that long, but I'm not sorry, but it's a lot of information. I have a lot of information within this video. This is like my first in-depth pregnancy update, so the rest of them probably won't be this long. All right, so like I say, show you my stomach. Let's see, maybe I can scoot back a little bit. Oh, no, that doesn't work. All right, I had to move some furniture just so I can get in the camera for y'all. Okay, so this is what my belly's looking like at almost 9 weeks. Not even 9 weeks. Like I say, it's not that big. It just looks chubby. Like maybe I'm bloated. But to me, it's not that big, especially not right now. Sometimes it looks a little bigger when I eat. But still, it's big enough for me to realize, like, okay, this shirt is probably not the best move. So yeah, that's me, y'all. That's me. Got any questions? Like I say, let me know. I love you so much. Peace, love, Black power all day, every day. Ain't no other way, okay?